What is up, everybody? Welcome to another reaction video. I've just been pointed onto this by a friend of mine. 6 days in Fallujah. Now I've seen a little bit of the gameplay already, or not the gameplay, but excuse me, the advertising for it. But this is now the official trailer for the game by IGN. Apparently the most controversial unreleased game investigating 6 days in Fallujah. Well, that was 3 years ago. So yeah, this was the video they're about to watch. It was done 2 days ago. The official trailer. So I haven't seen it.
Play War Thunder now.
No, I don't want to play War Thunder now. Let's just mute that. Although I do play War Thunder. Let's pause it. Skip. So I haven't.
Jason Kyle.
Yeah, okay, Jason. I haven't got a clue what this trailer is going to entail, and anything else. So everything is going to be a reaction to. Well, it will be. I haven't seen it 2 days ago. I've just been put onto it now, literally about 2 minutes ago, by my mate Brad. So yeah, let's have a look.
I was a sergeant with Lima Company, 3rd Battalion, 1st Marines.
Now, a bit of backstory. I know a bit about, because I was out in Iraq as well in 2003, and I did see some stuff about Fallujah, and it was a horrible battle. A lot of guys were lost, and you know, the footage that I've seen on YouTube and Live Leak and places like that, it was quite shocking. Now, what I'm led to believe is this is all about that. I hope, again, don't quote me on this. This is going to turn out to be like a Modern Warfare style shooter, because that will be really disappointing, I think, for the guys who have done this, especially for the guys on the ground who've actually been in part of the development. So let's I'll stop talking now. Let's watch it.
On November 9th, 2004, I entered the city with 12 Marines plus myself. And by November 13th, I was down to 4 Marines and myself.
6 Days in Fallujah recreates stories from the battle based on eyewitness accounts.
Wow.
One squad is already walked.
Wow. I mean, I know computer graphics and that's getting good these days. That looks awesome. Just the scenery
down this alley. So we're just like walking down pretty confidently.
Can you
and like these guys just open up.
There's one in the alley. There. I got you. Alley looks clear. Go right. On it. Watch that courtyard. Watch out.
Ooh. Okay. It's all that shouting in the background as well with the oppos and stuff like that. That's
Suppressing fire.
That was the go command. One tap issues orders to your team based on what you're pointing at.
Yep.
Pin enemy
ooh, that's a word. Allah Akbar.
is in place with suppressive fire while you flank.
See, that is awesome. That it just feels like I'm there with the gunfire and all that, and the rifle fire, and the rifle firing. It sounds so that's amazing.
Hold your fire.
It's in the distant gunshots as well.
Order your team to stack on a door.
Reach it. Open the door. On it.
The go command makes it as easy to direct your team as it is to fire your weapon.
Go, go, go.
When does this come out? When does it come out?
The person who goes in first is never wrong. They have the most to fear.
And as soon as I walk in, I see a machine gun right in front of my face, maybe 10 feet, 15 feet from me.
Every time we would go into one of those buildings, you never know what to expect.
You don't know the.
That is very true. Very true. Go. When I was out patrolling in Basra, back in 2003, when we had to cover, I think it was the Black Watch. Bearing in mind we've been on tanks for the whole tour, and we went in and done an evening patrol because they were so undermanned and so tired, and going down these streets and it was pitch black, and we had night vision on. We didn't have night vision goggles ourselves. We had them on the rifles, so we had to. I think in fact, only a couple of us had it maybe. And every so often we'd have a look up, and there's people stood in the doorways, and so you know, bearing in mind that there's hardly any light whatsoever, and you don't know, and it's just there are a couple of moments when my ass was going 5p, 50p, 5p, 50p, you know, kind of that, because it's
Layout of the house until you get in there, and then you still don't know it until you go all the way through it.
Room clearing, house clearing, it's different every single time.
Marines and soldiers never knew what was waiting for them behind the next door. And if you want a realistic experience, neither can you. 6 days in Fallujah reshapes the battlefield every time you play. Each room, each building, even the entire neighborhood is generated procedurally. Every map is a new map. So just like actual combat, you'll never know what to expect.
You hear that? Out there! Watch that door! Yep! Covered.
now I'm taking. You know, I was in a tank. I didn't really hear much apart from what was on the radios. Those whistles I've taken then are from known as dickers, and basically we had an incident in Afghanistan where we were getting dicked, and they were putting up little kites at the route we were taking, so they kind of knew which way we were going. So, luckily, we were coming into a place called Lashkar, which was like a British military base out in Afghanistan, and you know, we got there, I think, before something could have happened, which was good. But that sounds like the same thing with the whistles, so it'd be going to that point where they are.
Contact! We got contact! Get my back! Go, 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 go! Contact! Down there! Look out!
My son, he had his first birthday while we were in Fallujah. I wanted to take a picture. So I wrote "Happy Birthday, JJ" on a piece of cardboard, and I held it up. That was the most difficult day I had there. It dawned on me, it's like, I can't die on my kid's birthday. And that's all I thought about all day long, was dying on my kid's birthday.
Yeah, that is hard. I had to, when I went out to Iraq, that has got to be one of the hardest things I've ever done. Ever. Is saying goodbye to the kids for possibly the last time, and the wife saying goodbye to her. That might be the last time they see me, because we didn't know what we were encountering and what we're going into. None of us knew. We put on the brave faces, smiley faces, and all that. And the wife, she nicknamed me Captain Scarlet because I was invincible, and I felt invincible. But that was something that we had to perceive to keep our loved ones at bay, or not at bay, at rest. But saying goodbye to your kids and saying bye to your family. No, possibly not coming back again. It's really hard. And writing your will. I was only, crikey, 23, and I wrote a will when I went to Kosovo in 2001. But this time I was going to war and I was writing a will. I mean, there's guys who are younger, 19 going 18. You imagine being that young and having to write a will that you may never come back to see your loved ones again. It's quite a sobering thought, really, when you think about it.
You clear? On me! Let's do this. I got this one. Room's clear!
See, even with the torches on that's...
Good here? Come with me. Good. Keep the lookout. Right. What's that?
See, just the ambient noise, see that just...
On our left! Who's there? Step out! Salim, nefsek!
So just think, you have this Marine, you're amped up, you got all this adrenaline going through, you kick that door down, and it's like family of 4. And I'm talking to the dad, I'm like, dude, like, why are you still here? And he's like,
عن طريق التلفزيون طلع بوقتها هذا اياد علاوي كان رئيس الوزراء قال ابو مصعب الزرقاوي موجود في الفلوجه وراح احنا نهجم وناخذه.
فلذلك الفلوجه نقدر نقول من بدايه العمليات طلعوا.
وعائلتي وعائله ابويا الله يرحمه طلعت. فابويا بقى راد يبقى قال ما اطلع.
تعرف اهل الفلوجه القدماء يعني هاي بالنسبه لهم عار بانه يطلع محتل جاي ويطلع من.
قال ما اطلع هذا ابقى. قال اموت هنا يابا اطلع قال ما قلت له لا عاد اني وين.
There was a lot of there was still a lot of elders when we went into Azabaya and then into Basra, and it was crazy. That looks mega. Should we see when it comes out? Apparently it's been released. Okay, I'm gonna have to search for that. But that is mental. I'm gobsmacked at that. That has got that looks all. I mean, 6-minute trailer. Within the first minute, I was sold. How do I get it? That's my reaction to it, and probably your reaction to it as well, of the first. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else has seen it, but oh no! Stop. What am I doing? That one. Cool. Yeah, that brought some memories back, that's for sure. I'm gonna have to see if I can get that game because that looks amazing, and then we'll have to do some gameplay on that. I'm gonna have to try and find that now. That's gonna be my mission. That's amazing. I hope it's as good as what the trailers are showing, and it's not going to be one of these games where it shows you the best bits, but then if it changes every time you load in, how can it show you the worst bits? Because this all looks good. I hope it's good. Yeah. Well, if you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, hit the notification bell, ping. I'm a bit gobsmacked at that. I'm going to have to try and find that because that looks brilliant. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.